morning. Welcome everybody to Talk Your Talk, episode motherfucking 4. We lit. We are lit. Today joining us, guest host, one of the hosts on the Rick T podcast. Welcome your boy Tony Cave, and then we have a special guest, my boy Justin Sanchez, big Raider fan, big GTA fan. You know he's on Twitch lately. We're gonna get right into it, man. How you boys doing this morning?
I'm doing great, man. Thanks for having me.
I'm a little sleepy, but we got the coffee.
Why couldn't you sleep last night? You having bad dreams?
Yeah, bro. No, it's fucking. We left the heater on in my house last night, bro. Damn.
You fucking woke up sweaty and shit.
Man,
yeah,
don't
and I had to
lie.
wake up, take a shower and shit, and then come down and try to sleep on the couch. It did not work out.
Man, Tony, you know you were thinking about the Broncos season all night.
Yeah, I was having nightmares, bro. I
Yeah.
was having nightmares.
No, it's weird that you say that, bro, because that exact same thing happened to me. Like I woke up in the middle of the night, like 2:30, sweating my ass off, went and got in the shower, came downstairs, laid on the couch. Did not work out for me. Did not. Like literally that same damn thing happened to me. It's just a fucked up night. But we'll get right into it. Justin, we'll go ahead and talk to you first about this, just because it's day 2 of Wild Card Weekend. There was 3 good games yesterday, and there's also 3 good games today. The game plan right now is the Baltimore Ravens at the Tennessee Titans. Who do you got on that one? Who do you think's going to win this one?
So Titans are definitely a tough team. They got a lot of weapons. Derrick Henry, he's a beast. He's got a lot to handle, I guess I should say. You know, who wants to tackle that guy? Not me. So I got the Ravens, though, honestly. I think that Marlon Humphrey and that defense are going to rally up. You know, Marcus Peters, all them guys, they're going to rally up and show out. And I got the Ravens in this one. Big trust.
I like that. Big trust. I think that's what's going to be the difference in this one is defense. Tony, we've already talked about this a little bit, but now that the game's playing and it's still a 0-0 game halfway through the first quarter, how are you feeling about this one?
I mean, AJ Brown just caught a deep one.
AJ Brown's cold.
Animal. They have a bunch of weapons on the Titans. Yeah, they just got weapons on weapons. I'm still gonna go with the Ravens. I took them in a parlay, so I gotta rock with my money.
Yeah.
He said, "Fuck the podcast guest. Give me my money, on God." Type this in real quick. All right, fellas. But I also think the Ravens got this one. I took the Titans in the podcast guesses and stuff like that. But after really looking at it and seeing the teams that are against each other, I really do like the Titans. I like Tannehill. I like Henry. I love the receiving core and A.J. Brown and Corey Davis. But like I said to Justin, I think this game specifically comes down to what defense is better and what defense has better players. And in this case, it's definitely the Ravens. Like you said, Marlon Humphreys, he's locked up against Corey Davis all day. And that leaves Marcus Peters for A.J. Brown. And those are both good matchups. I'm excited to see what will come from it. It'll be a great game, though, for sure. Justin, we'll swing it back over to you for the second game real quick. The second game today is the rank. Well, I'm going to do it ranking mode because it's playoff week. So rank 7 is going to rank 7 Bears 8-8 are going against the rank 2 Saints at 12-4 in New Orleans. Who do you got on this one? This one should be
yeah. I don't really got to say much. I don't even know why the Bears are there, to be honest. out of that whole division. You know what I mean? How it shook out. I don't really know how the Bears are there. I do love Montgomery. I like Allen Robinson. I think that they need to plug a new quarterback in there. Trubisky, no disrespect on him because he goes out there and plays, but it's not consistent from what I've seen of their games and whatnot. So definitely got the Saints in this one. I think Breeze deserves one. He's well due for one. And if not this year, and if people say he's going to leave next year, but I hope not. You know what I mean?
I just don't see Drew ending on a loss.
Exactly.
Like I feel that. I don't see Drew, his career the way it has been. I don't see him losing and being like, all right, I'm out. See you guys never.
Right. And they have the squad to do it, so
it'll be interesting. Like you said, the Bears need to get a new quarterback. They fucked up not taking Deshaun Watson and Pat Mahomes once. Don't fuck it up again and go ahead and send a trade for Deshaun Watson, in my opinion. Honestly.
Right.
That's a good team for him to fit in, I think.
Yeah.
Tony, swing it over to you on this one. Bears, ranked 7 at 8-8, are going to New Orleans to play the ranked 2 Saints. How you feeling about that one?
Shout out my boy Jello. Bills and Bears in the Super Bowl.
He's been saying that for like the last 4 weeks too. Bills and Bears.
I know, dude. He's crazy. But definitely the Saints. That's not even gonna be a fun game to watch, honestly. But hopefully there's some big plays to make it interesting at least a little bit.
I completely agree. My biggest thing, and this has nothing to really do with the Saints. This is more of people specific. I think it's crazy to be in 2021 and to see the way the teams are doing and to kind of know Drew Brees is gone after this year, but to still have a debate to see if Phillip Rivers is coming back. You know what I mean? Like, in my opinion, I'd rather have Drew Brees any day over Phillip Rivers. And I still think it's just crazy that there's a big debate going on right now that Drew is going to hang it up, and that's okay. But if Phillip hangs it up, it's wrong.
Hey, Phillip's like what, like 6'4", 6'5"? Brees got all his ribs broke this year, man. Like I get he's a tough player, and he's already back and in the playoffs. So, there's nothing bad to say about him, about that aspect. He is tough. He can do it. But, I mean, another hit like that, could maybe put you out for good. I don't know if he wants to go back through that. So I think this is his year. They're going to put it all out on the line. And hopefully he's back next year if they don't come out on top.
I hope so, man. I just can't see this New Orleans team without Drew. It's going to be weird.
Yeah.
Game update. It was 0-0. Ryan Tannehill goes left to the end zone for about 25 yards. A.J. Brown catch, touchdown.
Push off.
I think so, too. I thought that same shit. I was like, he pushed off.
Yeah, he'd be hella pushed off.
It is what it is, though. They ain't going to call it in a playoff game.
Right.
But
they're letting them play.
This makes the game tough. Uncle, you're going to fucking bust your ass standing on there. But we'll go ahead and swing it to this third game real quick. Tony, we'll actually start with you first on this third game. This game is one people have been debating for the last 2 weeks. I've been debating it for the last 3 weeks when the Browns dropped it to the Jets, and I'm still sticking with it. They have to beat the Steelers today, 2 weeks in a row. They won by 2 points last week against the Steelers. I'm not gonna say full backup squad because they definitely had starters in there, but they didn't have Big Ben, they didn't have T.J. Watt. A bunch of players that were making a difference or that would have made a difference didn't play. And they will be playing tonight, and they're healthy. So, Tony, swinging it to you. I know you've already said that the Browns got this one. You're really confident in Baker and the squad that they have there. But I guess I'm just gonna pick your mind again. Do you truly believe that Baker has it? Are you truly 100% confident in him, or are you just more of like I want him to win this. I want him to win this, but I'm not super sure if he will.
So, no, I'm not confident. In my parlay, I did take the Steelers. So, against both my podcast pick, I'm rocking with my money. I'm a completely different person on the podcast, and when it comes to my money, man, I'm taking smart plays. I'm
like on the podcast, I'm trying to get some clout. I'm trying to get some money.
Yeah. I'm about my money off the podcast, but on the podcast, I'm trying to make those bold predictions. You know what I mean? So, I mean, it'd be cool to watch, but like not today. I got money on the Steelers. Let's go.
I completely understand that. But those are the 3 games today. Everyone who's watching, please tune into those. Those will be great fucking games to watch today. Wild card weekend, day 2, going on into the divisional round next weekend. No more wild card teams, stuff like that. I love NFL playoffs, bro. Especially the week that they've gave us this week with the 3 games on Saturday and then 3 games today. Definitely something new and definitely something I'm not mad about. That's 18 uninterrupted hours of football this weekend that I'm a fully take. Huh, babe? She's all pissed. But we're gonna go ahead and swing it over to something kind of different. Tony, I remember telling you about this. I'm not sure if you actually took a look. But we're gonna talk about a little bit of GTA, a little bit of Grand Theft Auto. All 3 of us are a little bit experienced with it, but I do have some questions about it. After watching T Grizzly, me and Justin just got really into starting to watching T Grizzly on Twitch. He plays PC, he plays GTA, all kinds of stuff. But watching him and other people play GTA on PC makes me never want to play it on PlayStation or Xbox ever again, bro. Like, they have so much different shit that you can do on the PC than you can do on Xbox and PlayStation. And I actually tweeted at Rockstar Games this morning and told them that they didn't update this shit in the next 2 months, I'm done playing. Like, I'm truly done playing, or I'll go grab a PC and play because I'm not playing with it. On PC, you can they have a phone on there that you can call other players that you're playing and literally have like private phone conversations with them. You can send addresses, you can rob people, you can buy mansions and not just the houses that specifically they have bought for you and stuff like that. I personally just think the game is completely different on PC. It's a completely new game on PC. So Justin, I'll swing it over to you, man. How are you feeling about watching T Grizzly and other celebrities play GTA on PC compared to us playing it on, Xbox and stuff like that?
Right. So I think it's definitely interesting just because I've never seen nothing like it before. And I think that's what everybody's after, is trying to capture that same experience while playing GTA. And then now that somebody's kind of reinvented it and made it that way, I think everybody's kind of going to hop on that, PC gang. I do have to agree with Jalen. I don't think Rockstar cares if you play, bro. There's thousands of people on that game.
See,
But,
and
hey,
literally
I'm gonna do the same thing.
when I tweeted it this morning, I thought that same shit. That's like a 7-Eleven customer being like, you can't fucking come in here and shop anymore. Like, okay, what the fuck is one customer?
Right, but at
You
the
know what I
same
mean?
time, like opinions matter, and they'll listen to that type of shit because I bet you they are losing people, on the daily, just switching over to PC.
Yeah.
One thing that I don't know if I would like about PC is just I think you can play with the controller. You can sync it to your controller, so I would try to do that. And then one thing is like glitches. You know what I mean? I seen yesterday a lot they were glitching out, and I think you have to get like a private invite to that server, and there's like 10,000 people already in there, so it's a long shot.
Yeah,
I
it
think.
definitely looked crazy as fuck, dude, because he was calling his gun plugs and calling his girl and all kinds of shit. Like, he
Right.
literally had everybody. He's like, yo, let me call my girl real quick. Beep, beep, beep. We'll type in the little number on his GTA phone, and then out of nowhere, he's having a conversation with a real-life female in the game. And he's like, yo, I'm
Right.
arrested. Come get me out of jail. And she's like, all right, I'll be at the police station. Like, shit is just
Yeah.
weird, bro. It's too real. It's so real. Literally, me and Justin stood on his Twitch and watched him play for like 4 or 5 hours the other day. Damn, Lamar Jackson just threw a pick.
Yeah, bro, he streamed for like 10 hours. And I think I watched like 4.
YBN J or Almighty J. I was watching him last night. I think he was trying to do like a 48-hour stream. So I was watching him before I went to sleep. I passed out, woke up, took a shower, got back on Twitch at 2:30 in the morning just to see who was live, and he was still playing GTA. So I'm like, all right, let me lay down and watch this dude. I was laying down, watching for like an hour, passed back out, woke up this morning, got on Twitch. He was still on stream, but he wasn't on. He was just like, he was probably asleep, but Friday was playing. He had the movie Friday playing for a stream.
Yeah, so they did like a subathon. So the more people who subscribed, the more hours like went to the fucking his stream. So it started out, I think, at 0, and then people subbed into it and got him all the way up to like 48 hours.
Yeah, that's crazy, bro.
Yeah, you can miss me with that. No way.
I'm saying, I'm like,
yeah,
interesting, but bro, I can't play GTA for more than about 4 hours without wanting to like kill myself, bro. That game drives me fucking crazy. Tony, I don't think you watched it any, like I said, but what do you think about hearing the way me and Justin are describing it and stuff like that? Would you be more interested in playing it on a PC level where you can do more and stuff like that?
Yeah, I'd be down. I've seen some crazy shit. I've seen people like have like a cop simulator and shit, which obviously I'm not gonna be interested in, but that's just crazy that you can do a simulator like that. Like you can like be on a task force and shit and do all this crazy stuff, and then you can also like hack the game and be superheroes, bro. I saw some dude playing as the Hulk doing like a impossible race or something like that. So
I
like
believe
that
it.
shit just looks fun as fuck.
Different.
Yeah.
Like you said, how they can do like the task force and shit. I will bring up a little bit just because you brought it up. That you're completely right with that. You can. I don't know exactly how it works because I don't have PC and I don't have the game for PC or anything like that. But from what I've noticed on there, there's a lot of players who are like T Grizzly. He's a street dude. He's all ghetto, selling guns, shooting people and shit. That's just like the type of player he is. But then there was a bunch of players that set him up at the military base that were like cop, like they were actually cop characters.
Yeah.
And there was like 50, 60 of them. But then when
So-
he got arrested and got out, he went to that cop's house to like wait for him to get off of work and finish doing his duties so he could kill him.
Yeah,
Like that's how real it was.
because the cops in that game are whatever, like admins. So they're like dirty cops, but they're also like the main cops. So they'll go take care of all the rest of the people in the city, and then they'll slide T Grizzly like guns and knives whenever they lock them up and stuff like that. So you can go do stuff in there. It's funny. It's like a whole movie, but I just think it's crazy how like the other day I was just watching, kind of zoning out, like wasn't really paying attention, and then all of a sudden I heard him say like, yo, let's go to Migos. And then they're sitting there talking to Migos and like Anthony Davis, all these different
GTA,
people.
bro. Like on GTA, like yesterday he was on there with Anthony Davis. The day before that, he was on there with Migos manager, like at his mansion. They invited every person in the lobby to his house. So there was like 150 people at his house having a fucking pool party, bro. And they're like in a circle freestyling and shit. Like it was crazy, bro. I swear to God, I've never been so interested in watching somebody play the game like that. Like truly. It was definitely crazy. I'm glad we got to touch base on it a little bit. It kind of makes me want to look into a PC a little bit. But it was the same thing with like Among Us. Like Among Us is a real big game on PC, and yes, they have it on phone, and I think they're making it to where you can, or sometime this year you can get it on PlayStation and Xbox and stuff like that. But my thing is I wanted a PC strictly for Among Us, and then I realized that they had Among Us on a bunch of different platforms. So now I'm sitting here like I want PC strictly for GTA. But watching 5-6 months, all the new updates that they have on PC are on Xbox and stuff like that. You know what I mean? So it almost be like getting a PC wasn't even worth it. It's just you got to be patient with it, you know?
Right.
But
well, think about GTA 6 too.
That's
think
true.
Think about GTA 6 too. That's coming up. That's probably going to come out either late this year or early next year.
True.
Yeah. You want to say hey?
What's up, Oakley?
Oakley.
What's
hi.
up?
Say hi.
Real MVP.
She don't even know what she's doing. Say hi.
Hi, Oakley.
Hey. Oh, that's cute.
You feeling good, friend? Say go Ravens. She's a Cowboys fan. We all know that. We do know that.
Like the Raiders.
Nah,
Dude, Derrick Henry just took a hit.
She real life does like the Cowboys. Like fucking Andy Dalton have a 40-yard pass and I'll start clapping and she's like, Cowboys! And I'm like, what the fuck? You just say Cowboys? What the hell? No, that's like Haley. Since I got Oakley a bunch of Cowboys shit, Haley's like already got a bunch of Ravens baby shit for Baby O coming. Ugh.
Nice.
Ugh.
Ravens.
Yeah, it'll be interesting. It'll be interesting to see that.
Yeah.
I'm even wearing a Ravens shirt for my girl right now.
Yeah.
So that's new shit. I was like, if it ain't my team, it's got to be hers.
Right.
Jalen says you can sync your controller, and there's different servers. But my thing, like Justin said, I wouldn't want to be on just a random server. Like I'd want to be in a server with T Grizzly and AD and all. Like I would have to fucking like. And this is what made me think about it. Is in that game, T Grizzly called one of his boys and he's like, "Yo, I'm calling my gun plug," and the gun plug was like, "Yo, meet me at the military base. I'll slide you like $10,000 worth of guns." Went to the military base, got set up by 50 cops. You know what I mean? But my thing is like I would want to be someone like the gun plug, like where T Grizzly's like don't have nothing to do with me, but when he needs guns, I'm the one he calls. You know what I mean? That's a easy to that server just by being the gun dude.
Yep.
But what you were saying the other day when that dude, I looked it up. That dude was like, "I'll be a little shooter."
He's like, "Don't kidnap me. I'll be your little shooter."
He's like, "God damn, bro, this is the 7th time y'all kidnapped me today. Please." He's all, "Eat a Frank." That's what Tony reminded me of last night. Tony's like, "Suck a dick." That literally reminded me of that dude, like, "Eat a Frank," throwing his ass off the bridge. That's me weak, bro. But real shit, I think another thing, and I'm gonna get off this PC conversation in a second. My thing with PC is yes, they're expensive, but my also a thing is that if one of you gets like, so say I got it, I feel like it wouldn't be as fun if y'all didn't have it too. You know what I
Right.
mean? Like, what is getting a PC to go play with a bunch of fucking randoms? Like, it's cool, but it's just not ideal. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Oh,
I personally don't think I game hard enough for a PC, to be completely real. If I could pull that shit up on my laptop, I'd be on it. But I ain't about to go invest in all that. Like,
I
you know,
that'd be so fucking dope if you could just sync the shit to your laptop and then sync a controller.
right? I mean,
Play that way.
you kind of already got like your stream set up, so you could probably get some revenue by streaming GTA and shit like that. But
Well, that and you can do so much more editing and stuff with your streams with a PC. You know what I mean?
Right,
Like all those
right.
fucking like even the shit we have going on here is actually really good, but it could be so much better if I had a PC. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Yo, Eric.
Yurdy.
So you can actually, if we did get that LLC that we were talking about,
Mhm.
you could actually write all of your streaming stuff off on tax returns.
What?
right. Mhm.
Oh, you're right. You're right.
And
We
a
were
portion
talking
of
about
your
that.
house for your office. Yeah, like a
Yep.
workspace.
Yeah.
Because that's what I do on my taxes for all my work tools. Because I put them all in my work room or whatever. So I write off like 200 square feet for work.
That's
then-
like yes.
Mhm.
Just like Justin said, that's one of the main reasons I wanted to do the LLC, but let alone make sure everything's legal when we start selling like shirts and stuff like that. So
Right.
Yeah, that's smart, and I didn't even think of it that way.
That way
Yeah.
you don't lose your ass.
Yeah, Tony and Justin were just telling me about how, because you already know how me and Tony and Jello were talking about getting an LLC and stuff for the podcast. If we got that, I could write off a PC and a portion of the house.
And a portion of the house.
I'm like, I want my whole house. I use my whole
Yeah.
house. for the
Haley heard that and she's like, "Up the part of the house."
podcast.
Yes.
You gotta order you a PC.
I want to, bro. I actually, if you go on Facebook, and this is the problem with it. If I go on, because I just got on Facebook Market this morning, a bunch of people were selling their PCs, but I don't know shit about PCs enough to like go ahead on Facebook Market, buy one, and make sure it's good and working all right and everything's where it needs to be. Like I don't know shit
Right.
about PC, so I'd
Yeah.
buy it for $600 and it'd be
Right.
completely shit.
I could plug you to Mikey because he streams on his PC and he's all into it.
Mikey,
Mikey.
what?
So ask him what PC to get and he'll plug you up.
Okay, yeah, definitely send me his number and shit after this. I haven't talked to Mikey in a couple years, bro.
Yeah, he lives in Washington, D.C.
Oh, he does. I remember he got like a
Yeah.
good ass job after he graduated and
Yeah,
shit.
CenturyLink. Yeah. So he's
Wow.
putting on for Colorado.
Well, fucking good for him. Hell yeah, Washington D.C. and fucking playing PC and shit. Go, we see you, Mikey.
Yeah, his Twitch name is Moby Dick.
Oh,
Moby.
of course it is. That was his fucking Xbox name.
Moby.
Is his hair all still long and curly as shit?
Nah, he's clean cut because he's
Oh,
corporate. He's corporate,
that boy's like, I can't go see Trump like this.
right?
Straight up, bro.
Shit.
But that'll probably be enough for today for the
FDT.
talk. You guys got anything else to
FDT.
say? FDT. Fuck Donald
FDT.
Trump. Fuck
FDT.
Donald Trump. Yeah, nigga, fuck Donald Trump. Straight up, bro.
Man, yeah, I got one more thing to say.
Yeah, go ahead.
Man, if my barber's watching this, text me back, bro. I need a haircut. Motherfucker ghosting me, man. I need a
He said,
haircut,
"My
bro.
barber is watching this shit. Text me back. I need a haircut. I'm fucking weak, bro.
Hey, man. Thanks for having me. It's always
Of
a
course,
pleasure.
Justin. Always a
I'll-
pleasure to have you on Talk Your Talk. We had some interesting conversation. Tony, thank you for finally joining an episode of Talk Your Talk. It was about fucking time. I was waiting to see when you're gonna get on this bitch.
Yeah.
It's truly
Yeah,
waiting.
man. I thought we were just doing like one at a time type thing, but you sent me an open invitation, so I'll tune in every once in a while.
Yeah, go ahead, brother.
Same
Jalen said,
here.
Xbox question mark? Is she really hugging the puppy? Wow.
I'm on. I'm about to get on Xbox.
Yeah, I probably am too. Damn, Lamar.
So-
But yeah, man.
Yeah, man. So next time you guys have an opening on the Rick T podcast, man, just give me a shout and I could probably free up some time to get on there.
Oh, I definitely got you. Like I said, we're live Wednesdays and Saturdays. Until the Super Bowl is played, then we're moving to one show a week to Sunday mornings, like we're doing right now. So
Nice.
really, just hit me up whenever you're free. We'll fit you in there, stuff like that. We had Sean on last night, had you on this morning and stuff. So we definitely don't have a problem with fitting guests and stuff in. Just let us know when you're free and when you want to get on. You know what I mean?
Cool, man. Thanks.
No, of course, brother. But again, Tony, always a pleasure to have you on here. Justin, thank you for joining us on Talk Your Talk episode 4. For all the fans who tuned in, I want to appreciate you guys for tuning in. Our next podcast will be Wednesday night, 8:30 for Rick T Podcast episode 24. So definitely don't miss out on that. Tune in. See you guys Wednesday. Kobe. Straight up. Kobe.